Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
We've got this massive transformation happening right at the foundation of the modern tech stack. We're talking about data engineering.
And the numbers are just, well, they're staggering.
Right. The market is projected to hit something like $862 billion by 2030.
Which just underscores how critical the people who manage all that data really are.
Exactly. The data engineers, or DEs, they're the backbone, building the pipelines, the databases, the ETL systems.
Surface extract, transform, and load, for anyone new to this, they make data reliable, usable.
But now there's this disruptor in the room, Agentic AI.
And these aren't just chatbots. These are AI systems that, act. They autonomously pursue objectives using LLMs to manage the whole data ecosystem.
So that brings us to the core question, the one every leader and engineer is asking.
Is my job going away?
Is Agentic AI replacing the data engineer, or is it creating a totally new, maybe more strategic role?
And the data we're seeing points overwhelmingly to a massive shift. It's a move from builder to, well, architect.
What's so interesting is that this isn't just about cool new tech driving change.
No, it's a necessity. The complexity of data today. You've got pipeline failures, quality issues, all these different sources. It's actually hurting decision-making.
Businesses can't just throw more people at the problem.
Exactly. You can't have an army of engineers just fighting fires all day. It's not scalable.
So specialized AI agents come in and start to accelerate the whole life cycle, the SDLC.
Right, the Software Development Lifecycle for data engineering. And this is where it gets really interesting.
It starts before anyone even writes code, in the requirements phase.
Here, an agent acts as a kind of requirement validator.
A validator. What does that mean in practice?
It means it cross-references a new data request against, say, your compliance rules like GDPR, or even just infrastructure costs. It flags problems instantly.
Okay, so that saves a ton of headaches down the line. Then what?
Then we move to design. Agents become design optimizers.
So they're not just validating, they're actively improving the plan.
Yes. By analyzing legacy metadata and running simulations, they make sure the pipeline design will actually scale, that it won't break the bank 6 months from now.
So you're avoiding that expensive re-architecture project everyone dreads.
Precisely. Then you get to the build phase.
The actual coding.
And here, agents are code standardizers. They're, continuously monitoring code quality, auto-generating scripts, and even opening pull requests with proposed fixes.
So less time for a senior engineer to spend on manual code reviews.
Much less time. It frees them up for higher-level strategy.
And this automation must be critical when you get to the test and run phases.
It's essential. In test, agents are test orchestrators, validating performance against SLAs, spotting anomalies.
And in the run phase, when things inevitably break.
They become auto-remediators.
Self-healing systems.
That's the idea. They perform intelligent root cause analysis on issues like schema drift and then execute a fix. The human DE goes from Firefighter to Fire Marshal.
I like that analogy. You're not putting out fires, you're designing the fire-safe building.
So what does this all mean? The DE role isn't disappearing.
No, it's elevating. It's demanding a much higher level of strategic thinking.
Your job becomes supervising these AI systems, validating their output, and most importantly, defining the organization's data moat.
That strategic data asset that no one else can replicate.
Exactly, and building the governance frameworks to keep it all safe.
Which is why we're seeing these new specialized roles pop up, right?
Absolutely. Roles like the AI data engineer, who focuses just on ML infrastructure, or the analytics engineer, who's all about modeling data for business users.
These jobs only exist because AI is handling the foundational work.
The role has fundamentally changed. From manually building every single pipeline to architecting and validating these complex autonomous systems.
Which leaves us with a final kind of provocative thought for you to chew on.
Mm-hmm.
Given that data leaders now have to trust these autonomous agents with critical infrastructure, how quickly do they need to integrate explainable AI, XAI, and robust governance?
That's the key question. Because if an agent makes a costly mistake, the human supervisor has to have an audit trail. They need to be able to ask the machine why.